Hey, this is Leah. I just wanted to do a quick little review and share my thoughts of the Elevation group because I've been sending this link to some of my friends and family, and I just wanted to let them know exactly what I thought about it. Because I don't really like sending links; it kind of feels like spam, but it's not spam. So I just wanted to let you know exactly what my thoughts are on it and what my impression was after we signed up for it. So, anyways, if you don't know me, my name is Leah. I'm a stay-at-home mom. We've got four little kids, and we're homeschoolers. And I'm a singer, and I've done some writing and have a book and stuff. But what I really want to talk about is this elevation group. Basically, I kind of stumbled across it on the web, and so you watch this little video and you watch this little free webinar and just listen to what the presentation is. And then there's a membership for this elevation group, which is basically a subscription to, it's kind of like an economic newsletter, except there's a whole lot more content in it than just that. So what really caught my attention was when he was talking about the greatest, how to profit from the greatest wealth transfer in history. Because the idea is that basically there are wealth cycles in any civilization, and that there's seven of them. And historically, every single civilization has gone through these seven wealth cycles, and we are right in the middle of between cycle 6 and cycle 7. And at cycle 7, it's kind of like all hell breaks loose, but it could be good and it could be bad depending on what happens. And a lot of people sense that there's stuff going on, and they don't understand it, and they don't understand what's going on with the economy, what's going on with jobs, why is everything getting expensive. They're feeling an urgency, like they don't know what is wrong. It's not good. And so this elevation group is just full of content, not only for people who have never listened or learned about this stuff, but it's also for advanced people who do know about this stuff. There's info in there that guaranteed they haven't heard of before. Otherwise, they would be doing it, and it's pretty significant stuff. So, the other stuff that I was impressed with so far is basically we signed up for the yearly membership. It's a little more pricey, but it's actually, you save quite a bit of money. But we thought, well, with the 30-day money-back guarantee, we don't really have anything to lose, so we'll just see what's in there. So once we got in there, we were looking at the contact, we were like, oh my goodness. It's a lot more than we thought there was going to be. And there's a lot of crazy content. So they're basically lessons and videos, and so we were going through lesson 1, and halfway through we're like, we already got our money's worth right here. Like, the info in this lesson we've never heard anywhere else. So very rare stuff, I would say. The guys running it are in contact with some of the most world-renowned investors. They're in contact with guys like Robert Kiyosaki and Michael Maloney, who are wealth cycle experts. And so that's really crazy, and there's a whole bunch of interviews with these people and what they're doing with their money. Because the whole idea with this wealth cycle thing is, when the market crashes again, which it's going to, it's been predicted for decades, it's going to be very good for certain people and very bad for other people who have not prepared themselves and their finances. So basically, this whole idea behind the elevation group is to help people be on the winning side of the inevitable. And so I'm just really thinking of my friends and family, pretty much everyone I know. I don't want them to be on the losing side of what's going to happen. And so going through this content, it's really made us get serious about what we're doing with our money every day, where we're spending it, the assets we're putting it into. And then even more importantly is, after that, they're keeping you updated as to what they're going to do with their money once, the market crashes. Where are they going to put their money next? Because that's really what's going to separate the rich from the poor, because the middle class is going to be completely wiped out. And the other thing I like about this group is that if you're not familiar with economics or what's going on with the government or anything like that, they kind of bring you up to speed on that. They give you the kind of a short history on money and where it came from and the gold standard and what happened when we went off the gold standard. All that stuff is important to understand in for your decision making, what you're doing with your money today. So that's really good stuff. But they also have some crazy things in there. I'm watching and my mind is like totally blown. Stuff like how you can become your own bank. And it's some pretty, I don't know if I want to use the word top secret, but it's hush stuff that families like the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers have used for generations to preserve their wealth so that the government can't get it. So it's like you have your own bank and it's all legit and legal and it's 100% tax-free. You can even take a mortgage out from yourself. You can take any loan out from yourself and make the interest on it yourself that the government or that the banks would normally make. It's just crazy stuff that you've never heard of before, and it's genius, basically. Other things are like what you need to know, everything you need to know about buying gold and silver, which is super highly recommended by them. You don't even have to understand everything about it, and they're not telling you what to do with their money. They're just telling you what they are doing themselves. So that's what I like. I'm learning a lot about that and where they're buying it. They have tons and tons of links in there where you can go, where they're getting this information from, where they're getting their deals. It's really good stuff. And then even how to empower your kids to create $1 billion legacy. So they're actually thinking multi-generationally, which is crazy because I've only come across people who think like that in very small circles. So I'm really impressed with their long-term thinking, their multi-generational thinking, and even their politics. They haven't come out explicitly said that they're conservative, kind of libertarian leaning, but that's exactly what I've gotten. I know they've mentioned Ron Paul and stuff, wearing my Ron Paul shirt right now, but they're definitely, we're all on the same page as far as I'm concerned, and I'm really happy about that. They're not, you can kind of tell where they're at, and so I am really impressed. Oh, and the other thing is, for people who are thinking, well, I don't have any money to invest. Well, we're kind of in that position ourselves. We're just kind of getting started on the investing thing. Being just home-based businesses, it's kind of tricky when you have an income that's up and down if you're an entrepreneur or anything like that. So they actually have whole segments on how you can increase your monthly cash flow so you can actually invest in this stuff. Because I'm thinking, I need to make a crap load of cash like now so that we can invest in the stuff that matters. Not because I want to buy a bunch of whatever stuff. I want the gold and silver now so we can protect our family, because I don't want to be begging for bread when this crash comes. So all kinds of stuff on that. It's crazy. It's crazy amount of information. I've been glued to my computer for like 3 days. Actually, the last week, we've been going through this stuff. I'm dreaming about it. It's like I wake up in the morning and I'm like, we gotta get on top of this stuff now. Anyway, I just want to share my thoughts on you. It's probably 10 times worth the money you're spending on it. I'm really happy with it. We're gonna stay members, and yeah. So that's pretty much it. It's not spam. It's the real deal. So, anyways, peace.